This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness with the Planetary Transformation Meditation Experience for Sunday, April 5th, 2026, which is also Easter Sunday. And we are very grateful to be here to celebrate with one another and to hold space for more change, positive change, spiritual change to bathe the planet. And we'll begin with our usual prayer of intention. So just take a few moments to focus down into your heart and ask your spirit to come close to you, to hold space with you today. Paradise Creator deities, divine parents, magisterial Son, and planetary manager, we invite you into our space today, and we thank you for guiding us into the areas of planetary consciousness where you wish us to focus. We are so grateful for all of the spiritual endowments that have been given to this world to help it move forward on its trajectory of light and life. We are grateful for all of the positive energies we are receiving to help us heal in mind and body. We invite our planetary helpers and universe brothers and sisters to join with us. May we all be encircuited as one to hold a mighty focus today for your will to be done through your grace and mercy. And may we now begin as we focus in our hearts. Thank you so much. Oh. Greetings, my beloved children. This is your father, Michael. I welcome you to our time together in this manner as we hold focus together for the further improvement of life upon Urantia at all dimensional levels of this world's operation. The energies of Easter are very keen today on the planet. As you know, many people, especially in the Christian world, are celebrating this day when I defeated death and showed humanity that life is a continuum. It is a path you will one day follow. And today, in our infusion, I invite you to simply focus on the resurrection energies gently pulsing in your heart as we begin. There will be more energies added as we move through this focused meditation. But let us begin here with the power of resurrection pulsing in your heart. Gently receive as your mother and I minister to you now, each one of you as my beloved child. Take a few deep breaths and let the power of resurrection radiate and pulse into your heart. We begin. You might consider that many circuits containing certain aspects of spiritual power and potency are now streaming into you through this focus on the power of resurrection. Over the course of many months and years, you have been co-creating with us in these circuits to resurrect this planet back to life, abundant life, glorious life, life in the Father. And now this planet has reached a certain point of accomplishment so that we can continue to stream in the frequencies necessary for the complete transformation of this world as it continues on its trajectory toward light and life, its planetary destiny. For now, simply focus on the power of resurrection within you and receive what we are endowing in you. Many of my children of this world are undergoing intense inner scrutiny and questioning. Unsure of what is transpiring on this planet, they look without to the external world to determine what they must do to ensure their lives. This is normal and expected. It is also why we ask you to hold focus on these energies, these light circuits of rehabilitation, to engage with the entire planetary circuits of consciousness, that your brothers and sisters may be fed with the renewal they need to have the insights from their spirits to seek the Father within. The world is well on its way in this new trajectory, and over the course of the past several months, mighty energies have been introduced into the planet to support humanity's resurrection into who they are and the power, the potency of the personality of the Father within them, which is a unique gift given to each individual to come into who they truly are. You well understand this now, my children, and now it is time to prepare you to be greater way showers of the inner truths and the inner path that your brothers and sisters will soon be ready to strike out and grow in earnest of who they are. So as these words settle in, let them stir and circulate through your mind and memory, helping you deepen in your own ability to receive the endowments and help you in your spiritual development and soul growth. Continue to receive. Invite my sovereign power and authority to also gently radiate into your heart centers and send a mighty signal throughout your own mind-body system of consciousness that your relationship with me may deepen and expand. You feel more connected to our relationship through the spirit of truth. Allow my power, sovereign power and authority to resonate within you at very deep, deep memory levels. Invite the energies down into memory, even into your cell memory of the body, and relax as we minister to you. My will for my children is for them to be fully healed in mind and body. However, it is up to each individual to accept the gift of grace that is being offered to you through this extended period of planetary rehabilitation. Not everyone will choose this path toward Christ consciousness, but for those who do, there are a variety of new energetic endowments that will be given to you to help you fulfill your human potential while you are still here in your earth plane incarnation. I pave the way for you as your human brother Jesus. Through my dedicated devotion to doing the will of the Father, I was able to come into conscious recognition of who I was as your Creator Father. While each one of you will not have the same destiny as I, nevertheless, your personality potential is great, much greater than you even believe in yourself. And so in today's infusion, as I minister to you, I invite you to focus on these words: institute Christ consciousness, institute Christ consciousness, institute Christ consciousness. This is an energetic endowment to help you maintain your faith focus on the Father, to help you achieve what is within you of your human, spiritual, and creative potential. that you may not only achieve this, but share this freely with your brothers and sisters to demonstrate the great love of Christ consciousness that lives within you. And so I invite you to simply focus on these words in your heart, and do stay out of the analyzing mind that tries to figure out what is occurring. Your spirit is ably equipped to help you translate these energies into meaning and value when you are ready to comprehend. For now, simply receive and open yourselves so that Christ consciousness and what it means for you can be more deeply implemented into your being at all dimensional levels. Receive and grow. Relax into the dynamic of what instituting Christ consciousness within you means. Invite the energies to radiate down deep into your memory systems, helping you remember more of who you are and what you are capable of accomplishing here on Urantia as a human. The Paradise Father's presence within you is helping you acclimate to these higher frequencies. Your mind-body system may ascend into this higher field and integrate deeply into you. Urantia is being prepared for a mighty exchange of energies. Outworking the rebellion mindset has been a mighty feat to accomplish. And now that this is underway, the light circuits that are activating in human consciousness, and indeed all around the globe, are building you in a new foundation. You might consider this to be a foundation of light and life and love, which all work synergistically together to build you in the living reality of your true purpose as a son and daughter of God. Your growth into this higher level of Christ consciousness will serve you well in the coming days to keep you steady and steadfast as others are shaken to their core by the energetic changes now underway. I will not say what will happen, because it is truly up to humanity to decide whether or not to accept these changes. But it is anticipated that the majority of people will have an awakening experience and choose the light within of the Father. And what a grand day of jubilation it will be on this world when your brothers and sisters recognize not only who they are, the Father within them, and the relationship they have with us as your divine parents, and their relationship with you as their brethren who are here to support them in their spiritual rehabilitation and soul growth. So with this in mind, allow these final moments together where your mother and I minister to you, and then we will shift focus into the collective to the higher circuits of resurrection in Christ consciousness to blossom all around the globe. Mm. 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 My beloved children, your mother and I are so grateful for all that you have done to help yourselves open to these circuits of light, and love. You are changing from the inside out, and this is good. It is what we had expected to occur when the plans of correction were given to this planet to bring about this mighty change in consciousness. Now that we have reached this point of exchanging the past for the future, I invite you to focus on these words, to spiral around the globe, north to south pole, counterclockwise, Resurrection of Christ consciousness. Resurrection of Christ consciousness. Resurrection of Christ consciousness. Hold this as best you can by projecting these words from your heart into the planet as we begin the corrective ministrations that will open more circuits for your brothers and sisters to perceive who they are. There are other corrections that can be conducted today, but right now we ask you to simply focus on these dynamics as we continue our ministrations into the system of planetary consciousness. Resurrection of Christ consciousness. Hold this now as we continue our ministrations. Oh. 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 Hmm. Shift focus slightly into these words, remembrance of Christ's consciousness, and ask the energies to be calibrated down into memory, deep memory, emotional memory, cellular memory, mental memory. Feel your willingness and intention and desire for these energies to permeate the planet. Remembrance of Christ consciousness. That the energetic coding within this dynamic can do its work within the human system all around the globe. Oh. Mm. Hold the willingness for your brothers and sisters to calibrate to the resurrection and remembrance of Christ consciousness, helping the tethers in their consciousness release from the past, that the new circuits may begin to activate, stimulate, and elevate their conscious minds to their spirit. Allow what you are holding for your brothers and sisters to also move mightily within you, helping you apprehend more of my love for humanity, that you may embody it and mirror this to your brothers and sisters. Regardless of their errors, the evil and sin that they may hold in their hearts, all are worthy of receiving healing. It is not up to you to know which individuals will choose or which will not. Simply hold the focus so that we can amplify the energies of the heart and help your brothers and sisters soften the resistance within them so new energies can circulate and integrate and bring them into that revelation of the divine love living within them. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh. While these energetic endowments are underway, I invite you to see the world before you in your mind's eye. It is pulsing with new energy, renewal, resurrection, remembrance, that there is more being added beyond your comprehension. Now I invite you to see these words embrace the planet. Christ Michael of Nebadon, Christ Michael of Nebadon, Christ Michael of Nebadon. Hold the planet in who I am. Oh. And allow my presence to bathe this world that will delight my heart and help your brothers and sisters open to their spirits of truth in recognition of me as their Creator Father. Invite your mother's joyful song of life to further integrate into these circuits, allowing the synergy of the presence of us as your divine parents to stream more love, light, and light into this world, bathing the world, ringing through the world, calibrating the world at all dimensional levels in who we are as your creator, sovereign parents. Oh. Oh. We invite you to elevate your gaze to paradise. Join with us in worshipful communion, the Paradise Father and the associated deities, whose love pervades all creation, gives you the ability to be here as sons and daughters of God. Pour out your gratitude, your love, your praise. Let your heart swell with joy at what is transpiring on this beautiful world, coming out of its insidious past and joining the family of light. Oh. 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 Mm. 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 It is now time to anchor these energies into the earth plane. I invite you to descend from paradise, but you are still connected to it at the highest levels through your spirits. As you see yourself standing on the ground, visualize the most beautiful place you can imagine, and let your energy system reach down, down, down deep into the core of the earth, letting your energetic cords wrap around the energetic core of the earth. And let us now anchor these energies into the earth plane. Resurrection and remembrance of Christ consciousness, Christ Michael's sovereign power and authority, Christ Michael of Nebadon, and Mother's joyful song of life. Invite all of these dynamics to pulse, calibrate, activate, and elevate the entire system of consciousness on the planet to these heightened levels of remembrance and recognition, especially in and of the Paradise Father's presence, permeating all life here, even down to the cellular level. Invite the energies to anchor and integrate all around the globe, deepening this planet's circuitry as a viable family, viable member in our family of light. Oh. Mm. Mm. My beloved, precious children, the new era is dawning upon your rancher. For some, it will be a time of confusion. But you will move through this period with great hope and joy, peace, and a deeper understanding of how Spirit is moving through you. It is a time of celebration and even jubilation as this world now ascends into its higher light circuits. You have been among many who have held the focus for many years for this accomplishment to be achieved. And while there still is a way to go, as you know, before this planet truly reaches its destiny of light and life, be well assured that all is well and these changes are underway. Be patient with yourselves as you adjust to these frequencies, and especially be patient with your brothers and sisters who have yet to awaken. They truly do not know who they are, nor do they understand what is happening on this world. So be forthcoming to help them when they act out in very childish ways. Focus from your heart and send them my love. For my power lives within you, my children, and all you have to do to activate it is call upon me, and I will respond and send forth those mighty signals of love and awareness into them to help them have an inner revelation of who they are and the love that lives within them. In our final moments together, rejoice in what is underway upon your ranch now. And know that in the coming days, as the energies intensify upon the planet, you will see more change and positive outgrowth of what has been co-created with human and spiritual collaborations now gaining the new insights of cooperation you need to complete the objectives of transformation and help this world continue on its ascension process. We have completed our circuitry objectives, but the integration will continue. I send you forth to be my ambassadors of light, love, and life to your brethren, my children, and I wish you joy as you minister and serve them with love, kindness, tolerance, patience, and forbearance. Strive not with them, send them love always, and thrive in my peace. It is always yours, my beloveds, and you only have to turn to me when you need refreshment, and I will renew you. Enjoy the blessings of Easter on this day as you celebrate with family and friends, and know that all is well.
Good day.